Hello students, welcome to mathematics class. Students, this is part 3 of the chapter coordinate system or coordinate geometry. In this part 3, we will understand the meaning of coordinate axis and Cartesian system and plotting a point on Cartesian system. Students, we have solved this question number 3 from the 8th standard chapter called Introduction to the Graphs. So, this 8th standard question clearly gives us a plane having two number lines called horizontal number line and vertical number line, where they are perpendicular to each other, intersecting, and considering that point of intersection where these two number lines intersecting perpendicularly as 0, we have got a Cartesian plane, and you know here horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical number line is called y-axis. We have seen questions solved from the class 8th standard. Now from here I will take further. If you observe these two number lines, you have only one portion, one half portion shown on this plane. What about the other half portion of this horizontal number line? The doubt arises. Similarly, even for the y-axis or the vertical number line also, there is only one half portion shown as a ray. What about the rest of the other half portion? Can I extend x-axis on the other direction? Similarly, y-axis on the other direction? If at all I do, how does that Cartesian plane looks like? This is the next question. So, keeping in view these questions, now we will take on to the next level of learning in this coordinate system. Okay? Now, here I have got a plane divided into parts by plotting both the horizontal number line and vertical number line. If you observe that extended portion, children, you will be surprised. So far we were watching only a part of that plane. We have the plane divided into 4 equal parts. We saw only one part, that is 1/4. Okay, only we have seen only 1/4. Rest 3 parts are yet to be seen. If I extend this horizontal number line in the other direction, or I call this x-axis, if I extend it, I will get even negative numbers. Generally, this x-axis is labeled x, O, x dash. X-axis is labeled as x, O, x dash, and y-axis is labeled as y, O, y dash. You saw on OX part of this x-axis, you saw only positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. And what about the other direction, in the OX dash direction? In the OX dash direction, we will get negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, and so on. This arrow mark shows that this number line is not fixed. It is possible to extend in that direction. Similarly, on y axis, one part of y axis, that is OY, was having all positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so on. What about in the other direction of y axis, that is OY direction, where y axis is labeled as YOY dash. OY direction, positive numbers are there on this number line. In OY dash direction, obviously we will get negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, and so on. Children, if a pair of perpendicular lines XOX dash, YOY dash, which are intersecting perpendicularly at a point, let us say, since they are number lines, at 0, this 0 is normally labeled, that point of intersection of these two axes, XOX dash, YOY dash, both x axis and y axis, which are perpendicular to each other, intersecting at O, that is at 0. They are called coordinate, coordinate axis, plural of axis, AXIS, plural of axis is axis. We call these two number lines which are perpendicular to each other, intersecting at 0, will be called as coordinate axis. This both x axis and y axis together are called coordinate axis. These coordinate axes divide the plane into 4 quadrants. It divides into 4 quadrants: Q, U, A, D, R, A, N, T, S. Quadrants: Q, U, A, D, R, A, N, T, S. 4 quadrants. These coordinate axes divide the plane into 4 quadrants. This first quadrant we call first quadrant. It is even sometimes shown as this, Roman number 1. Second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So far you have seen only first quadrant in class 8th standard and locating points on first quadrant only. Now in 9th standard, our job or work in our hand is exploring to the second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant also. See children, the plane containing these coordinate axes were divided into 4 quadrants. This plane is called Cartesian plane. So, Cartesian plane is a plane which is divided into 4 quadrants by the coordinate axis. Okay. So, the system in which we represent points on the Cartesian plane, that study of that will be called Cartesian system. Okay. Now, here important things, coordinate points of origin. Who is origin? Origin is the point of intersection of these coordinate axes. The point of intersection of these coordinate axes at 0 will be called as origin, and origin is normally referred with the letter O, and its coordinate points are 0, 0. Then moving on to the another important nature of points in the quadrants. If you observe, normally any point is referred with the x coordinate first, comma y coordinate next. Here x coordinate is specially called as abscissa, ABSCI, SCI, one S only ikkada, here ABSCI SSA, abscissa, and y coordinate is called ordinate. So, nature of points in these quadrants, if you observe, all the x coordinates in first quadrant are positive, all the y coordinates in the first quadrant are positive. So, any point lying in the first quadrant will be of the positive, positive nature. Any point lying in the second quadrant, if you observe, in the second quadrant, nature of x coordinates are negative and nature of y coordinates are positive. So, any point of the nature minus, plus or negative, positive will lie in second quadrant. Similarly, if you take the nature of the points lying in the third quadrant will be x coordinates are negative in third quadrant, y coordinates are negative in third quadrant. So, minus of minus or minus, minus or negative, negative nature of points will lie in third quadrant. Whereas, in fourth quadrant, as x coordinates are positive and y coordinates are negative, so plus, minus or positive, negative nature of points lie in fourth quadrant. So, whatever the points that I have described with this slide, I will give you point by point as a notes for you to note down. Coming slides are the summary of points whatever I have discussed in this slide to write down notes. So, you can pass the screen to note down those points. Coming to the first one, if a pair of perpendicular lines XO x dash and YO y dash intersect at O, then these lines can be called as coordinate axes. Point 1. Point 2, the axes divide the plane into 4 quadrants. Here you could see the axes divide the plane into 4 quadrants. You know, XO x dash, YO y dash divide the plane into 4 quadrants: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. The plane containing the axes is called the Cartesian plane. The plane in which coordinate axes dividing into 4 parts will be called as Cartesian plane. This is third point. Fourth point, the lines XO X dash and YO Y dash are usually drawn horizontally and vertically and are called X axis and Y axis respectively. Fifth point, the point of intersection of axes is called as our origin, and that origin is referred with the letter O, and coordinate points of that origin 0, 0. So, 0, 0 will be the coordinate points of or coordinates of the origin O. Sixth point, values of x are measured from O along the x axis are called abscissa. Plural of abscissa is abscissae. Here I said values, so plural abscissae. So, the value of x will be called as abscissae, which is actually the distance from the origin O. If I take this point, this 5 is just distance from O to that point. Okay. Then the values of x are positive along OX. Along OX they are positive, along OX dash negative. So, along OX dash negative as shown in figure, I have already mentioned. Next point is the values of y are measured, the values of y are measured from the O along the axis of y and are called ordinates. The values of y are positive along OY and negative along OY dash. Then the abscissa and ordinate of a point taken together are called coordinates. Abscissa and ordinate taken together will be called as coordinates. For example, in 3, 5, let us say 3, 5, in this 3, 5, abscissa is 3, ordinate is 5. So, the coordinates of this point P 3, 5 are 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay. What is this 3? 3 is the perpendicular distance from a point to y axis, and what is ordinate? The perpendicular distance from a point to x axis. Y coordinate gives the perpendicular distance from a point to x axis, and x coordinate gives the perpendicular distance from a point to y axis. You need to have this, very important, because this will come as example bits questions, especially this chapter is there for objective type questions. So, very important bits, either fill in the blank or true or false or match the following or MCQ type. Okay. So, let us solve some questions based on the content what we have learnt. Example number 1, see the figure. If you observe the figure, you could find coordinate plane where coordinate axes are plotted with all 4 quadrants, and points you could see O, B, M, L, S. Now, the question comes, the abscissa and the ordinate of the point B. If you take the abscissa is 4, ordinate is 3, thus its coordinates are 4, 3. Correct? This is what we have done. Similarly, question 2, the x coordinate and y coordinate of the point M are, x coordinate is minus 3 and y coordinate is 4. So, thus the coordinates of point M are minus 3 comma 4. This is what we found. Moving on to the question number 3, x coordinate and y coordinate of the point L are, can you tell me? Here x coordinate is minus 5 and y coordinate is minus 4. So, thus coordinates are minus 5 comma minus 4. Here it is easy to find. Similarly, fourth question is about S. Can you tell the coordinates of S? It is 3 comma minus 4, because x coordinate is 3, y coordinate is minus 4. So, thus its coordinates of 3 comma minus 4. You could see now in this, positive natured points lie in first quadrant, positive comma positive natured I mean, negative comma positive points lie in second quadrant, negative comma negative points lie in third quadrant, positive comma negative points lie in fourth quadrant. Now, we will wind up today's session solving example number 2. The example number 2 is, write the coordinates of the points marked on this axis, on the axis given the figure in this figure. You could see here A, B, C and D. Oh, there is one more, E also is there. Let us go for A. 4 is x coordinate, and since it is lying on x axis, ordinate will be 0. B, since it is lying on y axis, 0 will be its x coordinate and 3 will be its y coordinate. C, it is lying on x axis, so minus 5 comma 0 will be the coordinates of C. D is lying on y axis in the OY direction, OY dash direction, and since it is lying on y axis, its abscissa is 0, the y coordinate is minus 4. Whereas, when it comes to the E, it is exactly at 2 by 3 on x axis, so therefore its ordinate is 0. Okay. These are the points lying on axis. Even O lies on axis, both of them, it lies on both of them, not on any one alone. A lies on only on x, B lies on only on y, but O lies on both the x and y axis. So, its coordinates are very known to you, 0 comma 0. So, children, I will wind up today's session with this. Tomorrow we will continue our discussion by solving exercise 3.2 of your class 9th. Okay. Till then, take care of yourself. Jai Hind. Thank you.